To check in your white-tailed deer, press 1.
Day 2 of Kentucky. I'm gonna try something a little bit different this morning. I'm gonna go down to an area that doesn't have any ag. A lot of these deer really key in on these overgrown fields, I guess you could call it. It's like CRP and like some sycamores and stuff like that. There's a pond down here, and then it goes from, there's like a field, there's a pond, and then it goes straight up a ridge. It's 69 degrees, and it's gonna be a good day. Alright, evening of day 2. I'm going to go to Old Faithful spot. It's a spot where I missed a buck at last year, and saw some other bucks in there later in that week, but I didn't have a shot opportunity. So that's where I'm headed to. I'm going to go early just to check it out, just early in the trip I can find. So basically it's just a finger woods that's surrounded by corn that is not cut yet. But what we're seeing on this trip is we're seeing a lot more morning movement because it's cooler in the mornings than it was last year, and we're seeing more bucks in the morning than in the evening. I'm gonna go there, and wind isn't perfect for it, but it'll work. It's good enough. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully somebody will smoke something. Stuck in here, got in here real good, and then right when I get to the spot, these hornets just start attacking me. I'm like making all kinds of racket trying to get rid of these freaking hornets. So after all this, I'm not even paying attention to anything. I get so turned around, I don't even know where I'm at. I've been just like running around in circles. And I pull up my map and I try to figure out where I'm at. Finally get my bearings, and I have my red light on my headlamp, and those freaking deer are still standing there, like at 30 yards maybe. I don't know how they stayed there, but they just hung out. I guess it was funny. They didn't want to leave too soon, and they never actually spooked off. They may still be there, I don't know. But it's already been an eventful morning. There's one bedded right here. Night 3. Man, I feel beat up. My main issue is this poison ivy, or whatever it is that I got all over me. If I didn't have that going on, we'd be doing just right. As Kentucky goes, I have poison ivy all over me, on my face. You can see it on my face. I look rough. I look like I've just been beat up. I feel beat up. Yeah, I am ready to kill a deer. Very ready. Super ready to kill a deer. Alright, day 4. I'm walking in this morning. I'm not gonna kayak. Got up late. I'm super swollen because of this poison ivy. But I'm still gonna be out here. I haven't decided where I'm gonna go to yet. But we're out here and I'm gonna try to make something happen. Alright, y'all, no dead deer this morning. I saw 4 or 5 deer. I think they were all bucks. I couldn't tell what they were, but while I was walking around, I just wasn't finding the sign that I wanted to find where I was going to hunt at. So I was like, well, I'll just walk back to the truck and go scout out some areas. Well, as I'm walking back to the truck, I go down into the river bottom. There's kind of a bench that goes down in the river, and I started finding all the deer sign down there. There was tons of deer sign. And so I just kind of kept walking, and I ended up busting 3 or 4 bucks out of there that were bedded up. And so that's kind of something that is a tactic that works, is if you bump something out of its bed, just setting up right there. Because when you watch a deer like in an open field, when they spook, they may run off 200 yards or so, but they'll just kind of stand there. It's hard to tell that when you're in the woods. You feel like they just ran off to the next county, but most of the time they won't, and they'll stay gone as long as they think the danger is going to be there, and then they'll come back. I've seen that work a whole lot, especially with bucks. So that was kind of what I was trying to do today, and they never came back. That doesn't mean they're not going to come back. It just means, you know, I didn't sit long enough probably. They may be back this afternoon or tomorrow, or I don't know. They blew out of there. They definitely knew I was not something that they wanted to be around. But that's a good tactic. It, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it didn't work. Got a good idea of where I'm going to go this evening. I'm going to sit over beans again. I'm just going to walk in. I'm not going to kayak in as much as I want to. I feel like it's kind of limiting me right now to my areas that, you know, there's only so many soybean fields that are accessible by water, but several are accessible by boat or by foot. So a lot of people that have been killing deer out here have been just walking in, you know, to some of these soybean fields that aren't hard to get to. So I'm going to try it this evening. I got a good idea of where I'm going to go. As long as nobody's there, I'm going to try to get there early this afternoon to make sure I can get there. So I'm going to go eat some lunch, get some calamine lotion for all my poison ivy rash at the store, and then we'll head back out for tonight's hunt. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Should be a good sit this evening. I'm going to that same area where Michael killed his deer at last year, and I filmed that pretty solid velvet buck. He wasn't huge, but he was okay last year. That's where I'm headed to. I think it'll be productive, honestly. I think it should be good. Sitting over beans. Hopefully some deer will start moving and we can kill one. got me fired up. Oh yeah, I'm so jacked up. He's not the biggest buck, but...
Hello?
Hey.
I can hear it.
He's dead. I saw him fall. Yep, I missed him the first shot.
Oh, you really?
Yeah, I hit a limb, and then he came back and gave me an even better shot at 20 yards.
Oh my goodness. Oh, congratulations.
And I put a perfect shot on him. I watched him drop. He's dead in the bean field. I needed that. I needed to break the curse in Kentucky. Okay.
All right, man. Send pictures. I can't wait.
All right, I will.
All right, I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
What's up, dude?
What's up, bro?
Good job, dude.
That's a nice haul.
Is it?
Through those beans. Just walking through the beans and like high stepping the whole time. There's the one that I missed. And the other one's laying over there. Tag punched. After 2 years. A lot of poison ivy. A lot of unfortunate events. My tag has finally been punched.
Stowed over your shoulder and packed out like Cameron Haynes.
I mean, I could pack it out with that tag.
I've got my frame pack in my truck if you want it.
I've got that Everly sock that'll pack them out.
Yeah, quarter now.
Let's do that. That'd be better video.
Alright.
Start going.
Here it is, right here.
You got it?
I bet he's right there. See that hole?
Like he's still in velvet too. He is.
Nice.
Good shot, dude. Heck yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty happy
Is it a
about
big
it.
one or what?
He's massive.
Really?
No.
She acts so surprised.
Really? You killed a big deer?
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I got a lot of meat. It's my first pack out, so if I did it wrong, put it in the comments. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. All right, y'all. That's one deer down for the trip to Kentucky. My first ever pack out. Had a lot of fun. I'm gonna put him on the kayak anyways.